So YouTube's been playing this cat and mouse game with ad blockers for a minute. If you use an ad blocker still, you've probably seen something like this pop up on your screen a couple times, because ad blockers have been updating their ad blockers to prevent this from popping up, and then YouTube's been updating their detection to detect ad blockers still. It's really just been a back and forth for like a year or two. So YouTube clearly wants people to get YouTube Premium, and I understand why. They make way more money from it. As a YouTuber, I can tell they make more money from it, because even as a YouTuber, you make more money from people watching your videos with YouTube Premium than versus ads. It's honestly a pretty good system, assuming that it doesn't, get really bad, which it's currently kind of doing. Like, personally, YouTube Premium is like the only subscription that I still have, and I think it's worth it personally because I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm also a little bit biased because I am a YouTuber, so I'm going to support this to some extent, right? But I'm going to have a really hard time justifying YouTube Premium existing if the price only keeps going up and it only gets worse at the same time. So when I started using YouTube Premium, it was like closer to $10. Now it's $14, and if you try to subscribe on like an iPhone or an Android phone, it's like $20 because the Apple tax and the Google tax. So definitely, if you get Premium, subscribe on a computer or a third-party browser or something. Do not use Apple Pay or whatever, because $19 for YouTube Premium is ridiculous. But YouTube Premium gave you some extra features that were actually kind of worth it. Like, for example, you could download videos and you could play them in the background. You also had YouTube Music, which like nobody I know uses. I pay for YouTube Premium and I don't even use YouTube Music. But overall, a lot of people watch enough YouTube to where I think a $10 subscription to YouTube is like fine. I understand why people wouldn't want to pay for it, which is also fine. The problem I have with YouTube Premium's current updates is Premium Lite. And for a while, this seemed like an okay deal if you never use YouTube on mobile. You'd pay a cheaper price of $8 a month for YouTube Premium, and you'd basically get no ads on most content on the website. I don't know what videos they played ads on. It's not super clear, but you would get most videos with no ads. You just didn't get YouTube Music or downloads to play videos offline. But now Premium Lite is adding ads to Shorts because I don't know. I guess YouTube sees it as like a separate product from like their main website, which it kind of is. But still, I don't like these light plans because the reason they exist is just to push you to buy the bigger plan. That's it. They are just making the $14 one look like a better deal. That's the only reason this Premium Lite plan exists. And I have heard that YouTube ads have gotten really bad recently. I stopped watching them like 10 years ago. So honestly, I couldn't tell you. But I've heard they've gotten really bad. So changing the subscription to not include short ads as well as more long-form video ads to not include those is a little bit dubious, especially when the price is only increasing for YouTube Premium. I think YouTube Premium was fair when it was like $10 a month. I think they should have just kept it at that, but no, they had to keep raising it because of course they do. I think $14 a month right now is more or less fine, but if it keeps going up, I'm gonna have problems with that. I also just think that YouTube Premium should probably add more features that makes it worthwhile to actually use over like 1080p Premium. I think they should just make it better overall. Like, if you want to get people to use the service, just make it better. Plenty of people use YouTube enough to like want to get it. Just make it better, please. Because I don't think cracking down on ad block is going to make people buy YouTube Premium. I think the only way to get people to buy YouTube Premium, if YouTube wants to do that, is just make it better so people want to pay for it. I think it's the real solution here. I don't think going against your users is overall a good idea. So yeah, I'm not a fan of what YouTube is doing with YouTube Premium and ads in general. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Blue Sky down below. Click the recent check out more of my content and have a good one.